focus and let's talk about KRN Heat Exchanger. We've got Santosh Kumar Yadav, the MD, joining in on the show right now to talk about how their earnings has been and what exactly are they foreseeing for the future. Santosh, hi, morning. Great to have you on ET Now. Santosh, great performance for you this quarter, but how sustainable does it look? What is your top-line growth guidance for the rest of the fiscal?
Yeah, Isaac, good morning. So I think if you maybe remember our last call, so we have new facility and that is almost 6x compared to our old facility. So now this facility is on track. So that's why you can see our numbers and it will continue till our complete utilization of the new facility. So this year we are planning to achieve around 50% and next year we are planning to achieve around 80%. So till next year it will be continue. So you can say this year and next year we will have good numbers.
Santosh, hi. You came out with a QIP during the quarter, which you have fully invested now. What is the kind of capacity addition that has come in and the revenue potential from that now?
So this QIP we did for working capital only because capex we did from IPO fund that is completely now utilized. So QIP we did for working capital only. So this facility you can say 6x compared to our old facility. And this both new and old utilized by like old of course utilized completely now, but new utilized when this year and next year.
I also want to talk about, Santosh, your margins particularly, because while your standalone EBITDA margins fell, the consolidated margins expanded to about almost 19.5%. Tell me, what is driving this divergence between the parents and subsidiary, and when is it that you expect the standalone margins also to recover?
So our like standalone, you can say on same line, but top line seems like quite higher because we have some interbilling like as a material billing. So that's why total top line was I think only 140 crore instead of 180 crore. But console, if you see, so we have now export is growing. If you see our last year quarter and this year quarter, so against like 19 crore we achieve almost 65 crore export. And export against 22 crore, we achieve 52 crore and data center, we achieve 90 crore to 65 crore. So this both region, we are able to increase our margins and of course we have operating leverage as well.
Right. The other thing I also wanted to talk about was new Neemrana plant utilization, which was guided at 20% for FY26, ramping to 50% by 27 and then 80% eventually by FY28. Where does the utilization actually exist as of Q1? And are you on track for the guided ramp up for both FY27 as well as FY28?
So in new facility, we have, and of course, our main product is heat exchanger only. And other product also, we have bar and plate heat exchanger. Then we have refrigerator component and we have complete HVAC system for bus air conditioning. So these all products to mix to able to increase our like capacity utilization and of course revenue. So this last quarter also we have some numbers from bar and plate, refrigeration component, bus air conditioning, and as well of course heat exchanger. And heat exchanger mainly we do for pan India and of course we do export. So we have good growth from export side as well.
Santosh, give us a sense of the kind of demand that you're seeing from the data center side, because what we are seeing is that over the next 3 to 5 years, you will have between 5 to 8 gigawatt of data center capacity, which is coming in. Are you geared to take that opportunity, and or will you need to enhance your capex again to meet that kind of opportunity?
So for data center, we of course, if you see our like quarter last year and this year, so last year we achieved it from data center, I told like 19 crore only, but this last quarter we achieved 65 crore. So you can see almost 3 times already we had growth. And this, our same customer, we are receiving good orders from domestic as well. We started export also for data center. So we have capacity, but still we have to do some like small capex to do the line balancing only.
And how much will be the capacity that you would need to do going forward?
So this total is 6x capacity, including this data center only. So including product mix and of course heat exchanger. So but capacity is almost 6x compared to our like last that 6x we told like when we have capacity around 300 crore. So compared to this 300, we call 600. So you can say around 2000 crore.
I also want to talk about, what exactly is happening when it comes to raw materials. Because, if you just look at the picture right now, you are dependent on imports for over 75% of your raw materials from countries including China, Vietnam, South Korea, and copper and aluminum prices have risen quite sharply over the past year. What levers do you have to protect your margins if this trend were to continue? That is, commodity inflation.
So we have our price contract with our all customer. We can able to pass on RM price to our customer. So last quarter average we will apply to next quarter to all of customers. So this mainly for LME aluminum and LME copper and USD to INR conversion. And we have always like inventory around 2.5 months and maybe half month or 1 month under transit, so we can able to pass easily to our customer quarter on quarter basis. So sometime if like very sharply increase, then maybe we have hit maybe 1 or 2 months in particular quarter, but next month quarter we can able to cover from our customer. So we don't have like long-term price contract with our customer. We have only 1 quarter price contract, and then the next quarter we can able to change based on RM price change.
How do you look at exports market, and what kind of growth are you seeing there? What is the kind of order book that you're seeing from the export market at this point?
So export, of course, UAE market is slightly down. Earlier we have good numbers from UAE, but because of the war, we have less number last quarter also, and this quarter we have less number from especially from UAE. But North America especially we have good orders, and now Europe also we are increasing. So compared to last year, we are targeting our export almost double within this financial year, and especially from North America and Europe, and of course UAE, but it's less number. And especially we are seeing like good opportunity in the US market because of data center. They have a very good growth. So we have RFQ, or you can say some pipeline good from data center as well other application, because their local vendor unable to supply to other application because they have good growth from data center, and data center they are maybe enjoying good margins as well. So you can see we have opportunity especially data center as well as other applications from especially North America market.
Santosh, the other thing I wanted to understand was, now Daikin alone contributes to about 36.5% of your FY25 sales, and your top 5 customers account for over 60% of your revenue. There's railway HVAC with the bus AC verticals now scaling up because of the acquisition too. Is customer concentration easing for you? And what is your target mix for, say, the next 2 to 3 years?
So earlier we have only one product, only heat exchanger. So that's why Daikin percentage is quite high. But this quarter we have from top 10 customers 60% only last quarter. And now once we have top line will increase, and we have product mix like bar and plate, refrigeration, and then bus air conditioning. So then of course Daikin percentage will maybe go down much compared to last year, almost half. So now we have other application and other product customer as well. So now we will have maybe product mix and of course customer mix as well.
Santosh, give us a sense of how you're managing the raw material escalation which is there. Are you able to hedge it? Are you able to pass on that cost to the customers?
Yeah, just before we discuss, so we are not hedging because of we have price contract with our customer. We can able to pass last quarter average for all both material, especially copper, aluminum, and USD to INR conversion. So 3 factor we can change in our cost sheet, and we can able to pass to our customer. I think our all industry do like that only.
Right. Okay. Great to hear that. One more thing I wanted to check in on also, Santosh, was, Rajasthan government sanctioned you a 183 crore rupee incentive, right, for the Neemrana facility. Tell me, what is the expected timeline for recognition of this incentive, and how does it factor into your margin trajectory?
So this incentive, we have like one scheme called RIPS in Rajasthan, Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme. So that is linked to our top line revenue, and we have 1.54% for next 10 years. So whatever we will achieve top line, we can claim to government year on year basis 1.5%, and it will be continue for next 10 years, or whatever we invested as in like 83. Once complete maybe 5 years, then it will stop. But if will not achieve 183, then it will be continue for next 10 years.
So lastly, if I were to ask you, what is the big ticket vision now going forward? How is it that you're seeing the business evolve by FY28 in terms of your revenue mix across HVAC, railway, data center, and the mobility business?
So what you named now, so I think all industry have quite good growth in India, especially complete HVAC and our industry. And we are able to achieve, I think, almost double numbers compared to last year because of new facility and because of product mix.
Right. Okay, Santosh, great speaking with you. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.